Boys and girls, it's Miss Bame, and I have another book to read to you. This book was one of my kids' favorite books when they were little, and it's actually really perfect for the situation going on right now when we're all stuck at home. So I'm going to start reading, and it is called Moe the Dog in Tropical Paradise. It's written by Diane Stanley and Elise Primavera. And there's Moe. Moe the dog was cold. His breath turned to ice on his whiskers. His ears were warm, but his ear muffs gave him a headache. "I can't stand this," he said to his best friend Arlene. "A whole week's vacation to sit around and freeze." "I can't stand it either," Arlene mumbled through the muffler. "Let's take in a movie." So they trudged through the snow to see what was playing at the Roxy. It turned out to be a double feature, Polar Voyage and The Whales of the Arctic. Halfway through the first feature, the heat broke down. "Can you believe this?" groaned Moe. His popcorn had frozen solid. The movies were not a good idea, and they left. Outside, a vendor was selling pretzels and hot cocoa. The cocoa sounded like just the thing, so they both had some. A marshmallow stuck to Arlene's nose, and it froze there. Moe laughed. Arlene cried. Moe said he was sorry and gave her a hug. They got the marshmallow off of Arlene's nose. "This day is going from bad to worse," said Moe. They stopped in front of a travel office. In the window was a poster. It showed a white sand beach with palm trees. "Now that's what we need," said Moe. "Which would be best, Tahiti, Hawaii, or the Bahamas?" Arlene grinned. "Tahiti, definitely." They went inside and talked to the travel agent. He told them how much it would cost. Moe sighed. "Maybe some other time," he said. "I'm feeling pretty discouraged," Arlene said in a discouraged voice. "I'm going home." They said goodbye. On the way home, a truck splashed Moe with slush. Then he slipped on an icy patch on the sidewalk. The snow came down more heavily in big, wet flakes. Moe was not a happy dog. He's having a bad day. When he got home, Moe filled his bathtub with warm water and slid down in up to his chin. He left out the bubble bath because it reminded him of snow. The feeling began to return to his toes. He thought about palm trees, beaches, and sunshine. Then he had a wonderful idea. He got dressed and he pulled some things out of the attic. Then he went to Hugo's Building Supply and Rembrandt's Art Shop and the grocery store. He worked until late at night. The next morning, he called Arlene. "Hi, Arlene," he said. "It's me, Moe, calling from Tropical Paradise." "Wow," said Arlene, who had a generous heart. "Lucky you. What's it like?" "It's warm," said Moe. "There's a gentle breeze. I just went swimming. Now I'm having a drink by the pool. I have sand between my toes. Oh, Mo, said Arlene, sneezing. Phew, that's wonderful. Yes, it is, said Mo. Say, Arlene, do me a favor, will you? I left in a hurry, and I think I left the lights on in my house. Would you go by and check for me? Sure, Mo, said Arlene. Oh, and Arlene, Mo added, bring your swimsuit. Weird, thought Arlene. Arlene slipped her suit into her purse and put on her coat and boots. She walked through the snow to Mo's house. The lights were on. She unlocked the door. Surprise, said Mo. Welcome to tropical paradise. Care for a swim? He asked. The next day, Arlene brought flowers, calypso music, and shells. They set up a volleyball net and had a tournament. Arlene made a sarong out of a bed sheet. She looked very fetching in it. They read books, danced the limbo, and built a sandcastle. Mo and Arlene spent all week in tropical paradise, and neither of them got a sunburn. Where shall we go next year? Asked Arlene when the week was up. Egypt, said Mo. I've always wanted to see the pyramids. Swell, said Arlene. Well, we have the sand. And here's the picture of them in tropical paradise. That ends. So this was Mo who was stuck at home in the freezing cold, and he decided to make a change and turn his home into his own tropical paradise. And it made him feel better and feel happier, even though he didn't really go anywhere. So I wonder if there's anything you could do at home to make you feel like you're somewhere different. And I know we all miss school right now. So what could you do to maybe even make you feel like you're at school? You could maybe have your own circle time or do something, paint a picture or color a picture that looks like our classroom, or you could go to the beach just like Mo. So maybe when we meet next time on the computer, you can show me a picture you drew or a picture of something you did in your house to use your imagination and go somewhere different than being at home. So I hope you enjoyed the book. I miss you guys so much and I love you. Bye from Miss Payne.